on my Jakob becoming Jake before Sunday, 26 January 2025. Today is Sunday, 26 January 2025, and I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm going to share my perspective on my Jakob deciding to go by the name Jake when he wants to. Clearly, we are fighting. In addition to other nicknames he has gone by. This change I mentioned on this channel, Tanis Leonhardi, in previous videos before the day this video was filmed on Sunday, 26 January 2025. We like to chatter. Okay. Yeah. And he is very persistent right now. Like sometimes, like if I think about it too much, it's like my little brain has just been completely seared. And I can't progress in thought. He wants, so I've renamed some of my befriending playlists, not all of them, but it used to be Befriending Jakob Ingebrigtsen, and then I renamed it to Befriending Jakob. And I'll do a song notes on, I renamed a bunch of them on 16 September 2024, and 16 September is a meaningful date in music, and it's in a song, and so my choice to do it that day was actually because of the 16th of September in a song. So I actually have scheduled out, you know, I have programming set up through 16 February 2025. So one of those is actually covering that song, so you can know where the meaning of 16 September comes from, which is actually a musical artist based in my home country of Norway. So it was about my blood brethren, Norwegian brethren, so to speak, in that sense. And Jakob is Sami, like me, original peoples of Norway, and he's pure. I am a quarter pure for that particular original peoples of Norway. And he wants my Befriending Jakob playlist to become Befriending Jake, Jake, because he has decided to go by the name Jake sometimes. And so, you know, there was a bit of, since he's Norwegian and Americans, you know, a Jake, kind of like, kind of thing. He was kind of like, well, since I run in America a lot, you know, maybe they kind of always push Jake on me, Ingi, Tanis, so maybe I should just go by Jake. And so that's kind of how that's progressed. So on how do I feel about my Jakob becoming Jake? Jakob is so much more beautiful and romantic than Jake, per my perspective. But you know, when he's out there on the track running, it's not necessarily about being beautiful or being graceful or being handsome or being athletic or anything like that. You know, sometimes it's just about appealing to the Americans, and the Americans are just like, but we just want you to be Jake. So I was like, maybe I'll make a video about this. That way, like if the Befriending Jakob ever comes to be Befriending Jake, we know that the Jake I'm referring to is Jakob Ingebrigtsen of Norway. So there we go. That's on my Jakob becoming Jake before Sunday, 26 January 2025.